Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray. Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner!
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate. Come, Kaveh.
How do you know my name?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, fate is a curious thing. We meet for the first time, children. You have all performed outstandingly in this International Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among it, but if I were to choose a...
Me?
Why, yes. Both of us, 28 years ago. I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think? Conflict over water sources. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, but in the end, I found that the answer it was not possible to simply assign blame. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history... After this realization, I could no longer... But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diet.
As I thought. The contract you signed with the Academia was... But if you'd given up hope on this world...
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard the Academia has...
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a...
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of...
You are highly intelligent. Yet you are not the sort of person, whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence, and I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're...
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not. Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm... fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Interdarshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of...
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad... Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I...
All right. The sages will contact you in person.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his... But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships. Sachin's words can only cause pain. But not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this nevertheless.
What? Please. Anyway, this isn't...
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out!
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to... Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as... However, we have just received...
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kave's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kave? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why—
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to— Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weight—
Oh, Kave, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the
All right, I'll take the card. But as for—
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the car.
So you're gonna give it to him?
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him.
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big—
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
What you looking at?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue.
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's...
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card.
All right. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, how about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
$1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million more for a card? But you...
Not every card is this valuable.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your... In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card.
All right, if you insist.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing.
Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
telling you. You can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by...
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farzan! Nilu! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were Madame Farzan here's pretty
Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. If you don't mind.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on...
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition.
Of course I do. And your book...
That's great!
I'm from Harava.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing. I can take the class you're teaching as an option.
I see.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't
I don't quite understand what happened there.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sorry, we can't... Oh, by the way...
I don't know where but she was hanging...
We're Talahis students. They must be the ones who voted... Oh, she didn't end up...
Follow the wind.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done...
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself...
I didn't see the whole thing, and I heard that...
I just got...
That can't be true. You had some really... Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way...
Aw, thanks a lot. But I...
Ah, come on. Don't be so hard. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great! We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition.
First, we should figure out which Darshan to join.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go. Drunk?
Only clear measure of
Not yet.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone?
Farazan found herself a student.
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good... That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's...
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachine's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotion. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people...
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but I won't comment on his theories or experiments. But I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation.
Yep, no dinner with Kaveh is complete with...
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been...
He's here!
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down...
Good thing you didn't say that before we started.
All right, enough about Alhaitham.
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to... Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few words.
About what?
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the...
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order...
I'm full. But Paimon's super full.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, don't forget to invite us if you go. There's
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Time to go.
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you still got anything else? Oh, right. Yeah, Sachin. It might be day. Holy smokes, you're right. He said he spent all that time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his notes. All right then, let's head.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes, I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his...
Wait! Are you alright?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was only one who resonates with empathy is a double-edged sword. Empaths have many...
Why is that?
All important things in life involve... If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along... And that reality...
So, what...
As a scholar, Sachin won. He laid the blame for the...
So, people are...
That is not a question for me to... All I will say is that the lofty idea... By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of... I've never been able to... But sadly, all view... Alright then.
Wait, so you came here just...
Get together?
Guess what?
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be? Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nahida! Oh, and that guy. Wait, so you asked him to take part in the champ? Yes, it was me. Did you know that there was... Because Sachin's... These are the crystallization... So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to...
And after all that, the person Sachin...
I was also hoping that this could...
That wasn't necessary.
Nahida, what did you mean by... Put it this way instead. Truth to... Some people only see the mushroom on the shroomboar's... Others see only the shroomboar's body. And they declare that still others look deeper inside. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the Shroomboar. Paimon kinda gets it. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere within the confines of our limited knowledge. Some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world. And in truth, ultimately, my duty as the god of...
That was a long speech.
Because Kaveh... But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories...
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of... I don't remember signing up to become a scholar.
Oh boy. You think so? I hope that your I will review... The doctor will see.
A bitter pill to swallow. This is nothing. Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Let's spark things up a little. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
A bitter pill to swallow.
You're open.
Yeah. Mind the side effects.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Come a little closer.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will see you.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Rain cutter.
Mind the side effects. Scanning. Ha. Hya. To. Ha. To. To. Ha. Ha. Sight clear. Hya. Hya. To. To. Scanning. Hya. Ha. 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 Come at me. To. Hya. To. Ha. Hey-ya! Feast your eyes! Sight clear! Ha! Come at me!
Witness the power of Guhua. Know my sword.
Scanning! To. Watch and learn! Come at me! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Take! Ha!
Rain cutter.
Yeah! Yeah! Feast your eyes! Ha! Sight clear!
Next on the agenda... Born of Ice and Frost. For Rex Lapis! No touching! Come on! Focus! Ready, steady, go!
This moment will be frozen until...
All hail! Access denied. Yeah.